Righty ho, so we left Arkaroola this morning. Absolutely magic place. I would go back there in a heartbeat. Probably one of the best places we've been to so far on our lap. Wicked remote camping, four-wheel drive tracks that are actually four-wheel drive tracks. A lot of fun. So I've just come into Chambers Gorge. It's about 70 k's away. Free camp, a bazillion places that you can camp at. And what do you want? And we are set up overlooking some pretty amazing hills over there, all the way across, and parked in the shade. So pretty spectacular place, and not having to pay anything is awesome as well. And we managed to score 3 nights at Willow Springs, so they are flat out, but yeah, they've got a bush site for us, which is awesome. Otherwise we would have been in a bit of a pickle. And my mum and dad will be meeting us there as well a day later. So the plan is to do the Sky Trek four-wheel drive track, but there is a fair bit of rain coming, which I'm sure is going to mess things up. It did close a couple of the gorges here the other day. They had ended up having nearly 70 mil in some spots. So we'll see how we go. But overall, the Flinders has really exceeded my expectations. Absolutely magic place. Totally recommend it. Probably spent a bit more on fuel and camping costs and whatnot than we would normally, but well worth it. So we did, on that note, we did, since we've left Hawker, I think we've done about 800 k's already. Still got another 400 odd to go. So I did put another 40 litres in on top of the 160 that we normally carry at Arkaroola, which was $2.65. It's $2.35 or something at Hawker, and then around the $2 mark at Port Augusta. So not too bad, I suppose. Arkaroola is pretty remote, totally worth going to, but really good. Anyway, we're going to kick back for the afternoon and pizzas for dinner, and then we'll head to Willow Springs tomorrow. This is the best part of the day, sunset. These rocks behind us will light up, I'm sure. They will be absolutely amazing. So we've got another couple by the looks of it camping over there. There's one way down the end of the gorge, but pretty much very, very peaceful and quiet. Absolutely spectacular, and probably, I would say, probably as good as Parachilna Gorge, free as well, so amazing. Anyway, we'll put a little time lapse in of the sunset. It'll be awesome, I'm sure. So we've left Chambers Gorge. Sarah will tell you what we're doing next.
I'm not, so just...
Sarah's too scared to get behind the camera. So
I'm behind the camera, I'm just not in front of it.
of the camera. We need some encouragement, alright? Now we're heading to Willow Springs. We'll as the website calls it, Skytrek Willow Springs. Well known for a big four-wheel drive track that goes around there. Should be awesome. We'll see you there. Well, we're at Willow Springs Station. We've just come to the lookout up here to have a bit of a squiz, and then we'll head back to camp, which is pretty spectacular, to be honest. Got a whole heap of bad weather coming in, so it'll be interesting to see how that goes. Alright, welcome to Willow Springs. This is our campground, one of the private bush camps. This place is not what I was expecting, to be honest. I sort of thought it would be a huge operation with tons of campsites everywhere and yeah, huge business, but it's actually a fairly small family run business. There's only a handful of bush camps that you can camp at, and then you can camp at the caravan park. The amenities and general cleanliness of this place is like nothing I've ever seen before. They literally raked the floors around the camp kitchens. They raked our campsite before we got here. Like, it is just spotless. The camp kitchen, the toilets, absolutely amazing. So here's our camp. We're set up the top. You know, perfectly positioned rocks and fire pit and everything down there. Amazing views. And then they've got a little brand spanking new toilet up there for everyone to use. There is a campsite up behind us, maybe 100 metres or something. Looks like there's a swag there, but absolutely phenomenal. Normally they suggest the caravans are no good for these areas. I did check it out. It looks okay for mum and dad's van, and they've said that's fine if you can get it there, no problems. So they will be arriving soon, and yeah, we will kick back. It's going to be a fair bit of rain over the next few days, I think, which will be interesting. But couldn't pick a much better place to spend time, I think. If it blows a gale, we're quite protected, and some of these creeks and stuff will start raining, which will be awesome. So really pleased with this place. It is $30 per night, which is pretty reasonable. And then they charge $8 for every extra person that is over 3. So lucky for Cooper, it'll be 38 for us total. Otherwise $46 a night, which starts to get pretty pricey if you're doing that long term. But this place is another level to what I've seen anywhere in Australia, to be honest. So really happy. So we're doing something different tonight. Sarah's got some, what do you call them? What are they called? Chicken wings, dear. Chicken wings, that's right. Sarah made a funny joke about it earlier. So, just cooking them on the Osprey. We'll see how that goes. Sarah's got a garlic rub that should be nice. And we're doing veggies in the frying pan, which we often do. So, just a bit of potato. And Sarah's cutting some pumpkin up over here. Pretty simple dinner, but that's all that we need, really. Can't complain. We also made some brownies. They've just come off the fire. Chocolate brownies. Yummy. So that'll be for dessert.
What have you got?
You guys get brownies.
Brownies.
Where's my brownies?
Is it yummy?
Yeah.
Where's my brownies? Is this mine?
How's your dessert? How's your dessert?
Good.
How good?
Good.
How was dinner?
Good.
Good. Just good. Oi, that's mine!
Mmm.
Really?
Not bad. Is that yours? Where's mine? Good morning and welcome to another day in the Flinders Ranges. So we wanted to do the Skytrek full drive track from Willow Springs, but due to the weather they have closed it, which I'm a bit sad about, to be honest. So anyway, we're heading into the Flinders Ranges National Park. We're going to go and check out a couple of gorges, Bratchen and whatever the other one's called. Starts with a B, I don't know. But pretty amazing weather just before with the rainbow and rain clouds and a bit of sun shining on the ranges up ahead. So we'll see what we can find today. I don't know what our chances are of being able to do Skytrek, given it's going to rain most of tomorrow. But whatever, we'll see what happens.
Would be nice on a. You can walk down there.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, why not? We're probably not going to get out heaps.
Let's walk down to the end.
It's a bit windy up here, isn't it?
No water, actually wind.
Some nice views.
So we're in Bratchen or however you say it, Gorge. This place is absolutely stunning. It's starting to rain a bit, so we can't show you too much, but this is the views out of our windscreen. Absolutely amazing. I would say this is even more picturesque than Parachilnut Gorge by a long shot. Really, really worth doing. So we did drive through, what is it, Bunyaroo Gorge. I've got a bit of a map here that kind of shows you bits and pieces. That was beautiful as well, but this is even nicer. Anyway, we'll probably head back to camp now and just kick back for the rest of the day and wait this weather out. Well, it's rather chilly. 14 degrees actually is what our thermometer is telling us. So we have done not much this afternoon, and I'm sure the diesel heater will get a bit of a walk out. Good, eh? Well, we copped a fair bit of rain last night. It's like a new world out here. It's all misty and foggy. Somehow our chairs on both sides got drenched, and the old creek's having a Nice old flow. Unbelievable.
Nutmeg vodka.
Good job, Daddy.
In the mud. Oh, we're good, we're good.
Dad, I don't even know if we... Dad, I think all the tracks might be closed.
You think so? They might be. Alright, so we've got to be kind to each other. No fighting, no mucking around in the mud. It's a camper's delight, isn't it? Amazing, huh?
What are they doing?
Just checking some belt or something. It's making a bit of a squealy noise. All good?
I don't know. It's just might be a bit loose.
It's probably just because it's so humid and squealing.
Yeah, I was doing it the other day as well. What are you doing, babe?
It's just freezing.
Freezing. What have you got?
I've got some bread and some milk. No, some bread and
Bread and
some
some
cream,
milk.
some
There you
apples
go.
and cucumber.
So we've come into Wilpena Pound for the day. They've got an IGA here, which everything is pretty reasonable price, isn't it?
Yeah, the milk was a bit expensive.
The milk was
so,
expensive, but everything else is, you know, on par.
I have no idea how much we actually paid for it.
It was $17 for
A loaf of
a
bread,
cucumber, a loaf of bread,
cream.
I don't know, 12 apples, cream. That's alright. So the fuel is $2.57. It's only, should be $2.30 or something in Hawker, so we'll probably just cruise down there. Sounds like we're not going to be able to get across to Ediaoe station anyway, if they're able to take bookings without going to Hawker, so whatever. So this is the caravan park at Wilpena Pound. Looking on Wikicamps, there's lots of unhappy people, but probably just whinging, to be honest. It looks pretty reasonable. It's not your traditional caravan park. I don't know, maybe the amenities are not that great, but people have a lot to complain about, I reckon.
Baby one.
What are you doing?
Just thinking.
Thinking about what?
Life.
About life.
Cold.
Where's the
Toes
kids?
cold. Mars caravan.
In the daycare centre over there. So it's still raining and muddy and cold, but pretty amazing. Lots and lots of cloud or fog around again. And very sloppy.
What are you doing?
This is the Schubert Civil Contracting Company.
We're trying to get rid of the mud.
Something sliding.
Oh, it's slide.
What about the tree, Aaron?
Well, maybe if you point down now, will that make it better? Because it'll swing the back around.
It will, yeah, I know.
But you might end up close to the next tree that's underneath.
Not worth putting any rocks or anything
It's
down.
going to slide down to the
You
next
want to put some rocks there?
It's going to slide down to the next tree anyway.
Well, we can easily put rocks along the edge just quickly.
Yeah, probably too.
Yeah, you're good. Didn't even need any of the rocks.
Yeah, I think it would have slid anymore.
Well, it didn't slide.
It's turning around now. Sliding now. That's alright. It's just the brakes.
We might have leave those rocks there.
Probably.
Should Noel move forward? Maybe. Noel, move forward a bit.
Hang on. Is that, are these rocks going to be a problem?
It's like, just get up.
This is their drain, so maybe they don't want the rocks there.
Ruining my video now.
Noel, you're ruining Sarah's video. Yeah, I used to come in with
Mm.
Another day, another dollar. Well, not really, we're on holiday. So, yeah, we've left Willow Springs. Absolutely fantastic place. I would go back there in one of the bush camps. It was pretty muddy getting out. So, Dad's van, probably not really suitable to be there, especially in the wet. But anyway, we got it out with no damage. Did a bit of rock packing and mucking around. And ours is a lot smaller, so no real issues there. The end of the squeal was that it didn't seem to be that idler pulley that I re-greased. I spun the alternator when the belt was loose, and you could hear it scratching, sort of squealing noise. So I have a feeling that the alternator is on its way out. This morning it was squealing a little bit, but it's gone away now. So we're heading back down towards Corn and Wilmington, Port Augusta. I'll try and get a spare alternator, and then at least if it breaks we're able to change it, but I'd rather pay someone else to do it, to be honest. I hate doing fiddly stuff like that. So on to Rawnsley Station. That is huge. You don't have to book, they've got plenty of campsites. We'll see what it's like. See you there.